Alessandra Torresani. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joseph Adama, Eastside Morales. You might recognize this guy. He's done a couple of things. But in this project, he plays Daniel Greystone, Mr. Eric Stoltz. Oh my goodness, one of the more complicated characters on Battlestar Galactica, Miss Grace Park. What would it be without Caprica 6? Ladies and gentlemen, Trisha Helfer. So here's the crew that made it happen for you. Executive producer, writer on Battlestar Galactica, and I claim her as a personal friend, Miss Jane Spencer. Impossibly, I skipped a sheet. Paula Malcolmson.
How dare you.
I know. I'm even shouting out back. And I feel like I'm doing it. And then welcome back, Mr. David Icke and Ronald Moore. Off we go. Oh. Sorry guys, got into a bar fight. So much. I mean, 4 years and yet it's an entire human history in this show. What do you guys want to talk about? The catering? How was the catering in Vancouver?
Really good.
This show, I mean, you guys had a lot of, how did this start? Honestly, I mean, people remember the show from the 70s and remember just sci-fi in general in the 70s had kind of a silly tone to it. Did you guys have a hard time when you first pitched this to sci-fi, when you first conceived of this concept, reinventing Battlestar and making it something culturally significant? Because it is such a sci-fi show, which typically is perceived as silly or foolishly genre, and this is something that it is so about a relatable human struggle. What was your approach?
Well, the network agreed with that. You know, they had all these space opera shows on the air, and when the title floated their way, they said, great, you know, Battlestar Galactica, okay, we own it, we can make money off of it, there's a lot of value to it, but why does the world need another space opera? And in a weird way, their agenda and our agenda coincided because we felt the same way. We both were very intrigued and driven by the idea of science fiction as an allegory for our times, as a metaphor for our reality, as something that was deeper and more adult and more sophisticated than just summer action escapism. And it was the very thing the channel, the network, needed to rationalize or justify spending all this money on another space opera. So it was a rare, you know, coinciding of producers and network wanting the same thing at the same time, and it was, you know, beneficial in that respect.
But the pilot itself was such a proof of concept, like just a way to demonstrate that this could function. I mean, you guys must have been really excited when it came off the way it did.
Nauseous, but excited.
I mean, I remember that the moment that I thought we really had something in terms of its acceptance as a show,